around in my normal apartment and my 30-something physique, I don't know if I could ever be an RPG hero. Until now! Hey all, it's Nim, or Nimicry if you're feeling professional, and welcome to the YouTube video. Now today, we're going over Dad Bod's, or more accurately, Geralt of Rivia's Dad Bod, in a new mod for The Witcher 3. The title of the article is, This mod gives Geralt a Dad Bod. It's by Christopher Livingston. Nothing wrong with Few Curves, and of course, the author's Twitter will be linked below, so feel free to check that out in an article from PC Gamer. Now, we're used to our adventurers being completely ripped, cut, jacked, or whatever other term you want to use for someone being lean and muscular. But what about when the adventure is over? The monsters are slain, the quests completed, the collectibles collected, every last bit of dialogue run out of the world's supporting characters? What then? It's gotta be hard to keep up that physique, believe me. I know, once I left the Marine Corps and started working a normal job at a desk, being an engineer, I expanded a little bit. You know, I'm only 5'7", I'm not getting any taller, but somehow I keep, it's a good thing, you know, anyways. It's gotta be hard to keep up that physique, and surely our hero's frantic pace slows down, so does his metabolism. So it only seems natural that Geralt of Rivia, it takes to eating a few extra legs of mutton, or a couple extra sweet buns, doesn't immediately burn off those calories by sprinting all over the continent. He might pack on a few extra pounds here and there. Enter the Dad Bod Geralt mod for The Witcher 3 by Hacker Axe. The wild hunt is over and Geralt has developed a few extra curves, and why the hell not? More heroes should have achievable bodies, if you ask me. If I really started working out and maintained a sensible diet in a year or two, I could probably look almost as good as out of shape Geralt does here. Probably, maybe. Now, me personally, I'm gonna be honest with you, I used to box at 138 in the Marine Corps, and I enjoyed that a lot. I ran every day and I ate well. My diet was like creatine shakes, oranges, oatmeal, and water, and that was like all I ate for a while. And I cut weight like you wouldn't believe, because again, it's all that stuff. And I had some protein shakes in there as well with and protein from beef and such. But yeah, I cut a lot of weight. Now I'm a lot heavier than I was because obviously, you know, I'm no longer in my early 20s. Nobody in an angry hat is screaming at me like, you better go, ooh, you know, so it's one of those things. But let's move on. The Dad Bod Geralt mod is still a work in progress. Yeah, still a work in progress. This is Hacker Axe's first mod, in fact. And some plans for future updates include smoothing out the meshes and adjusting items like Geralt's bath-towel, weapon belt, and armor and shirt to fit his curvy new Dad Bod a little better. You can grab Geralt's new love handles right there at Nexus. Alright, and of course the article is written by Christopher Livingston, so I just want to mention that. So guys, here's the thing. A lot of people talk about unrealistic standards in video games, and usually it's towards the female body, where it's like, you know, someone's got, you know, incredibly stacked, or, you know, an incredibly flat stomach, or, you know, all of the essential, like, there's always that thing I see on Twitter, where are her organs? And, okay, so, listen, it's a fantasy, it's a power fantasy for a bunch of people, let them have what they want, but I do like this idea that, okay, you know what, do you want to see yourself more accurately represented in gaming? Sure, what harm does it cause? In fact, it causes the same amount of harm, if we're gonna say harm, than having almost the peak of physical perfection bodies, the ones that are like chipped and you could play a xylophone on the abs. I know that's not the sound the xylophone makes, but this is me just trying to be more organic as a broadcast, so I'm trying to slow down a little bit and not be as frantic. You know, we're working on something here. Listen, look, development as a creator, I'm trying it. So having a more realistic body figure would be great. What I'd like to see is, I'd like to see if there's a complimentary mod for Ciri and Yennefer and Triss. You know, I'd like to see that. And now because of the fact that, as you know, both Yennefer and Triss are statuesque in their beauty, and some people are on Team Triss, some people are on Team Yen. Tell me in the comments below which one you are, if, you know, and then, of course, rescue Ciri, and Ciri's always running around, so maybe she has an excuse to be a little more live. Who knows? Anyways, what do you guys think of this development? Do you think we should go with have the options of more realistic body types? I personally think, yeah, it's your game. Play it how you want to be. If you want to be jacked, ripped, look at if you bend your arms, your shirt rips. Or if you want to be more realistic and grounded, we'll say in reality, that's fine with me too. Let me know in the comments below. And of course, before we end, I do want to thank everybody for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, like, comment, subscribe. And now on to our patrons. Our current patron is Roxanne. Have your name added to the list by supporting me on Patreon at the website provided. Thanks for watching the video, and subscribe.